I am at Animal Kingdom today. It's my last day at Walt Disney World. I'm really sad it's over, but I'm happy that it happened. Let's go have a really fun day. But first, let's rewind back to the beginning because it was a little dark when I first got here. So I'm starting out with an intro after I've already been here for a little bit. So let's rewind back a little. I am the very first person in this line for early entry to Animal Kingdom, so we're off to a great start today. I'm one of the very first ones in Animal Kingdom this morning. I'm so excited. It's not even fully light. The sun is just coming up. The sun is just coming over the horizon, and I'm gonna go to Flight of Passage. That way I can ride that. I don't have a lightning lane, so I wanted to do that for early magic hours. This is great because there's only a couple dozen people ahead of me, so I definitely have a good chance of not having to wait in line for Flight of Passage. I'll come back later and look at the Tree of Life. That is awesome. That is really breathtaking. A really nice park icon. Very, very cool. It's so peaceful out here in the morning. I love the rivers out here. And that's Tiffin's off to the right. Maybe we'll eat there if we get a chance today. The view from there is awesome. But I love these rivers here. It's a beautiful park so far. I got here at 6:15 this morning. I went through security and had to wait for the park to open. It is now 7:30, so they're letting us go to line up for Flight of Passage. I'm going to be one of the first people in line, which is great. Walking under these floating mountains is absolutely incredible. Holy cow. Wow, this is amazing.
The back of this powerful animal called an ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. The way you're gonna do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready.
Just look at these floating mountains. Oh my gosh, they are magnificent. They are so grand and spectacular and awe-inspiring and astounding. I'm just out of words. I mean, it is so magnificent. It's like unimaginable to see this in person. I'm so excited that I'm finally here at Animal Kingdom. I just absolutely love all animals, all creatures big and small. So I'm really, really excited to be here today. I've been looking forward to this park like the most of all the parks. So I'm really excited for today. I just got off Flight of Passage. I used my early hours. I got here at I got on the bus at 6 o'clock this morning and I got here at about 6:45. So I was one of the first people in the park. I did the early entry for Flight of Passage and that ride was awe-inspiring. I got a little misty-eyed when you come out of the cave and you fly on the Banshee and you're looking at the floating mountains and you're looking at the ocean. It was like a cathartic moment. It was so amazing and it was a really good pinnacle to my trip. It was like I had this overwhelming feeling of like one of my dreams coming true, and being here at Walt Disney World was such an amazing experience overall, and I'm sad for it to be over. I got a little emotional, a little misty-eyed because it was so beautiful. That ride was beautiful. That's the best way to describe it. It was such an awe-inspiring experience. You can feel the Banshee breathing. It was kind of like soaring, but different because you're on a Banshee and a lot more vertical motion. You really felt like you were flying. It was absolutely incredible, and I didn't have to wait at all. The queue is like a 10-minute walk. It's the longest queue I've ever seen. So it did take about 10-15 minutes to get through the queue in the pre-show, but it gave me time to do Navi River Journey too. And Navi River Journey was amazing. That was really, really relaxing, really tranquil. I really liked the vibes in there, and the black light was really nice. The Shaman of Songs is the biggest Walt Disney World animatronic, and it's a very impressive animatronic. That was a really nice ride. I think that ride could have been a little longer, but it was a really, really nice ride. I think next up we're gonna go find some food. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I think we're gonna get some breakfast just to try out. Maybe Satu'li Canteen. I've heard they have a good breakfast, but I also want Satu'li Canteen for lunch. So are we eating 2 meals there today? Let's find out. Let's see. Stay tuned and see if that actually happens or not. I can't even begin to describe how amazing these floating mountains are. You just have to see it in person. It is very impressive. Camera just doesn't do it justice. I mean, you can film it and you can see pictures of it, but you gotta see this in person someday. It's truly incredible. Joe Rohde did such a good job designing this park. I love this park so far. You definitely do not need to be a fan of Avatar. You don't even need to see the movies to be a fan of this land. I've only seen the first Avatar years ago, probably a decade and a half ago when it came out, and this is a beautiful land. I absolutely love it so far. I like how the Walt Disney World restaurants have pictures and menus outside. That makes it very helpful. We're gonna get the slow roasted pork shoulder potato hash with chorizo sausage and charred onion sauce. And I also want to try the cinnamon French toast with blueberry cream cheese, passion fruit anglaise, and sausage. That sounds really good. I'm hungry, so this is gonna be very good. I love Pandora, the world of Avatar so far. This is really awesome. Satu'li Canteen's a really nice restaurant. It's a good quick service place. Lots of seating inside. It's a huge restaurant, and I love the decor inside. It's very beautiful. The ceiling and all the lighting fixtures is really, really cool. It's definitely something to look at. And what's nice is you get a refillable coffee, and the mugs are really unique. I love the dishware here. Very unique bowls, very unique plating. I like it. It has a really good presentation to it for a quick service place, and it looks like it's kind of for adventurous eaters. So pickier kids might not like this. The kids menu is more simple, but if you're a pickier adult, you probably won't care for this place either because they have some pretty unique options. This is the pork hash. It's got a chorizo sausage on top, and it's got a charred onion sauce, so you have to like onions. It looks and smells amazing. And the hash, the potatoes, is tossed with pork shoulder as well. And it looks like some sweet potatoes in there, regular potatoes and sweet potatoes. I think I'm gonna love this. This is right up my alley. And I also got the French toast, which is really unique. It comes with a blueberry cream cheese, which looks delicious, and a creme anglaise. It's a passion fruit anglaise, so it looks very good. Anglaise is just a custard, a type of custard sauce. I love creme anglaise, so I know I'm gonna enjoy this. And I got some syrup to put on it on the side. You gotta have syrup with your French toast. I love French toast, so this is gonna be a very, very good breakfast. I also got some ketchup just in case for the hash, because I think that'll be good on the potato hash. But again, this is an odd breakfast, so if you are a pickier eater and a less adventurous eater, you're probably not gonna care for this restaurant. They had some very unique options. They had beef and pork for breakfast. I think that's very unique to have for breakfast, but it looks amazing and it smells great, so let's dig in. I already poured the syrup on, so let's start with the French toast before it gets soggy. Ooh, it is very thick French toast. I think it's a brioche toast. It looks really, really good. It's a cinnamon French toast. It's like a cinnamon roll that's been French toasted. Wow. Okay, get that creme anglaise on there. Let's give that a bite. That's amazing. I love that passion fruit anglaise. It tastes amazing. It definitely tastes like passion fruit, a very strong flavor of passion fruit. I have to try the blueberry cream cheese on it too, so let's give that one more bite real quick here. Okay, there I got blueberry cream cheese, syrup, and anglaise. That's some of the best French toast I've ever had in my entire life. I can't believe this is served at a theme park. It is really phenomenal French toast, 10 out of 10. I love the blueberry cream cheese. I love the anglaise. I love syrup on it. The cinnamon is really good inside. You could eat the French toast on its own like a cinnamon roll and it'd be good. This is very, very good. Outstanding. Definitely try this. One of the best theme park breakfasts I've ever had. I really, really enjoy this. Wow. I'm blown away. That is really good. I gotta see how this sausage is. I love syrup on my sausage too. I love it that way. That is good breakfast sausage. Wow, I really like that. The meats here are fired on a wood grill. I think it's wood they're using and not charcoal. I saw the guy cooking when you walk in. They got 2 giant barbecue pits, the kind you find at like a community park, those big barbecue pits where you can lower down the metal racks. They had those and he was cooking. It was really cool to see it actually. I'm surprised at a quick service that they're actually barbecuing here. Next up is the hash. I gotta try this. I love chorizo. It's one of my favorite sausages. Let's try this chorizo on its own real quick just to see. That is excellent chorizo. It's smoky, it's spicy, it's got a nice kick. It's about a medium level of spice. Okay, I gotta get a bite with everything here. I wanna try this charred onion sauce, some of the potatoes, some of the chorizo. I got everything all in one bite, so let's give this a go. This is not a breakfast food, but I love it. This is also seriously a 10 out of 10. The chorizo's amazing. That charred onion sauce is fantastic. I don't know if that's cilantro in there. Let me give it a bite on its own. It tastes like garlic, onions. I'm not sure if they're using parsley to make it green. It doesn't really taste like cilantro, but I really like that sauce. You have to love onions to enjoy this. I love onions. The more onions, the better. I can't get enough onions in my life. This is very, very good. The pork is smoky. The potatoes and the sweet potatoes are really nice. A really good contrast between sweet and savory. And the chorizo is outstanding. This is a very good breakfast. I would highly recommend both of these. I'm really glad I decided to come here since I was already in Pandora. This is an amazing breakfast. What a great way to start today. This park definitely wins for the most beautiful theme park I've ever been in. Look at all the lily pads in this river too. It is so peaceful, and I love the sounds they pump in here. Listen to this. Next up, we're gonna watch Winged Encounters, The Kingdom Takes Flight. They have a bunch of macaws, these parrots that fly in voluntarily. They give them treats and stuff to encourage them to fly in, and they swoop right over your head from what I've seen on the video, so I'm really excited for this. But can we just stop and appreciate this tree of life? That is amazing. It's all made out of an oil rig. That's the internal structure, and it's carved with hundreds of animals. They carved it and made it the tree of life. It's beautiful. I love the branches and the leaves. It's a really cool park icon. I absolutely love it. There's a couple of kangaroo right in front of the tree of life here. That is so cool. And there's this giant bird. Look at him. I don't know what that is, but he's huge and he's magnificent. Wow. Very cool. And I love the waterfall in the back. I like that they have signs so that it's educational. That was a white stork we were looking at. I knew it was some kind of stork. I just didn't know. White storks are seasonal migrators spending their winters in southern Africa. Look at this little cardinal. He's not part of the park. He's just here for a good time. Wow. Beautiful cardinal. Whoa.
You probably didn't see and hear the beautiful stars that have just
Whoa. Wow. You get right up and close to these macaws. This little squirrel wants some of the treats too. He's trying to get the parrot's treats. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I could feel that one. Whoa. That was crazy. Its wing brushed my head. Incredible. Oh. Wow, they're beautiful. Whoa. That guy almost hit me. Whoa, whoa. That was absolutely incredible. Can you hear how loud they are? It's just a cacophony of parrots. The macaws are amazing. Oh, the rest are flying away finally. They come so close to your head. That one I could feel brushed me a little bit. It was really, really spectacular. That was just an amazing experience. You definitely have to check that out. You don't have to get here early or anything, so it's a great show to watch. That was so amazing to see them so up close and personal. Some of them flew right above my head, right in front of me. It was absolutely incredible. I love Animal Kingdom so far. The ibis come up close and personal here. This guy's just looking for scraps, looking for the parrot food that's left over. This is one of the biggest fish I've ever seen in person. It's called a shark catfish. It's ginormous. It does look like a shark too. It is absolutely huge. You can't even get the scale of it. It's almost as long as me. It's like 5 feet long. These cute little guys are the cotton top tamarins. They weigh only 1 pound, but they can jump up to 15 feet. I got that as a trivia question the other day when I was doing trivia on the app. So we're gonna head into Africa now. There's really only 4 main lands here. There's DinoLand, which is gonna shut down, Africa, Asia, and the world of Pandora. We're gonna go here and do the Kilimanjaro Safari. I think I'm most excited for this. I've been looking forward to this the whole trip, and we have a lightning lane. You get to see a lot of animals while you sit on a safari truck, and you get to hear narration about the animals, which is really cool. Wow, this section of the park is amazing. Look at that. There's the Harambe section over there. Holy cow. The theming here is outstanding. We're not going on Captain Bob's Super Safaris, but they do sound fun. Trust us, it says. Captain Bob looks trustable, right? This is funny though. I love the theming here, how it's all just posters that are hung up and kind of ripping off. It's a very nicely themed land. Give me one good reason why. I'll give you 10. The line for this is very long, so I'm glad we have a lightning lane. This will save us a lot of time. I'm so excited for this. Finally, I get to see a giraffe.
Out here live one of them called the Maasai giraffe. They're on the taller end of those 9, coming into about 20 feet tall, which is the height of a 2-story building.
That's a nice looking giraffe. Oh, look at it.
It looks like we're also going to see a giraffe coming up on our left. Now, so far, pretty quiet inside the den. We're going to look on the back side, so keep your eyes peeled. We are getting closer to this giraffe up this way. There's no hurry in Africa, so for the most part, we are leisurely going to walk along just like that. We'll get another good look up this way. Looks like we are munching away. It's exactly what they do best. Giraffes spend about 18 hours of the day eating or searching for their food. And they only sleep for
Look at
about
him.
30 minutes. Oh my gosh.
Look at his big long tongue.
See some small springbuck up on the hill as well.
Oh.
Just beneath that acacia tree, large tree
There's
up there.
2 giraffe there.
Very small antelope. Small but mighty though. The springbuck up there is in the top 10 fastest animals in the world. It's
There's
actually
one
a
of
pretty
the
large
elephants
male
up
sitting
there.
Right here in the grove of those trees. He's the head male of the troop. He can weigh up to 100 pounds.
Wow. That's a nice looking elephant.
Look to the right of the baobab down there. You see the baby elephant on the rocks? So you definitely have found a herd, seeing that baby elephant down there. She is working on getting back down from those rocks.
The baby elephant. Oh my gosh. The baby elephant's rock climbing.
Can't see too well, so rely a lot on their hearing as well as their sense of smell to figure out what's going on around them. So, may not see us, but they can hear us. They know we're here. That green and even a bug repellent for them. Keeps bugs off of them. It's pretty nice. Now, the most social out of all 5 types of rhinos, so we typically find them in groups together. Like 6, like the male. I'll see them right here.
And we needed this
Right here. They're going to make a pretty good pillow today as well. The lion will spend about 16 to 20 hours of the daytime resting or sleeping. Males tend to sleep more because the lioness who are around them will do a majority of the hunting.
Kilimanjaro Safaris was a lot of fun. I would highly recommend sitting on the left side. It was such a great experience to be able to see the animals, but because we were on the right side of the vehicle, I couldn't see a lot of the main animals, such as the elephants and the giraffes. I did get a pretty good view, but the ones that were closer up were on the left side, and a lot of the major animals that you're gonna wanna see are on the left side, so I highly recommend that one. Lightning Lane has been amazing here. You skip a long, long line, so I'm glad we're able to do rides with Lightning Lane today, but I highly recommend Kilimanjaro Safaris. It's educational and it's a lot of fun. That was a really good one. Festival of the Lion King starts in 10 minutes, so I hope we can get a seat for this show. I wanted to get here earlier, but we just couldn't make it earlier. But yeah, we're gonna go to the Harambe Theater and see Festival of the Lion King. I've always wanted to see this show.
Hey guys, it looks like we're all here. Let's go!
I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded. But at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared.
I went and saw Festival of the Lion King, and oh my goodness, that was fantastic. That was absolutely spectacular. Such an amazing show. I didn't even expect it to be that great. I've heard great things, but that was a top tier show. As a theater person and a fan of theater, I really appreciated that one. It was phenomenal. A must see. Definitely show up early. We got very lucky being in a group of 2 people because we were seated in the front actually, just because there were 2 open seats. But you do want to get there like 30 minutes early for that one at least, because it does fill up really quickly. That was amazing, outstanding, absolutely spectacular. Like I said, the pyrotechnics were amazing. They had a lot of pyrotechnic effects inside, and I think that's incredible. They lit the stage on fire, and the guy lit his feet on fire and his mouth on fire. He was a fire twirler. It was mind-blowing to see him twirl that fire. And the aerial acrobatics were stunning. Oh my goodness. I don't know how that girl could do that. That was some top tier talent right there. The whole cast was amazing. Great singers. The guy that did the Scar part, Be Prepared, he was a phenomenal singer. The puppetry's really fun, although Simba's eyes were broken, so he could only wink instead of blinking. So every time he went to blink, he would just wink at you, which was pretty funny. It added to some of the cuteness of it. That is definitely a must-see show. Don't miss that one. Wow. I am blown away. The talent in the cast was just through the roof. There was thunderous applause and cheering at the end. It was a must-see show. The costumes, the lights, the effects, everything about it was incredible. I'm so glad we did that. I absolutely love Africa. I can't wait to check out Asia. But next up is actually going to be DinoLand. It'll be our last opportunity to see DinoLand. I won't be back before they're probably going to be closing it. We're going to go ride Dinosaur. These tamarins are so adorable. I'm back to see them again. These cotton top tamarins. They make little squeaking noises. They make the tiniest little squeak like a mouse. They're like the size of a mouse, but they're adorable. Oh, look at them. They're so bouncy and springy. Wow, I love them. And their tails are so long. They're just absolutely adorable. I could watch these guys all day and be entertained. They are some characters for sure. Oh, they're wrestling. There's plenty of food for everyone. They're wrestling for the food. Oh my God, I love them. They are so adorable. Woo, woo. I really love all the waterfalls in this park, but we found this tucked away path back here, so we're gonna walk through the Tree of Life this way. This is a kind of hidden path. I'm really glad we found it. Wow, this is incredible how you can just walk through this. I love that waterfall there. There's a shark. There's so many animals to look at. You could spend half a day just looking at all these animals. Look at that kangaroo right there. But this is a cool way to go because you can actually walk through the Tree of Life this way. All right, we're in Dinosaur Land. We're walking in. Look at how beautiful the sky is today. It's just been an absolutely perfect day. It's a bit warm today, a little bit warm even in shorts and a t-shirt, but it's better than the rain and the cold. I definitely have my hat to keep the sun off my face, so that's good. Here's Donald's Dino Bash. All right, we're gonna do Dinosaur. This will be my first and only time to do this ride. I'm excited for it. I know it's just a replica of the track of Indiana Jones with different theming, but I've always wanted to ride this.
Hello there. Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Seeker, your friendly controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself.
Get out before that asteroid hits. Let's roll! Whoa. Identify!
Carnivores.
Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go! That's it! Abort mission! They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Mission accomplished.
You made it!
Hello there. Well, I'm glad we did Dinosaur. That was a fun ride. I like it. It's just like Indiana Jones, but with a cooler theming. I'm a big dinosaur fan, though, so I really like that. I like the paleontology aspect of it. That was a lot of fun. A lot of DinoLand is already walled up. It's going away. They shut it down last week. Like, half the land is closed already.
last song.
That was really good puppeteering. The lighting, the effective use of projections on the screens, it worked really, really well. The set was beautiful. The characters were amazing. The actors were so talented. I don't know how they could get so many talented people. And Nemo was so cute. He had these cute little cheeks. That was a great show. I love the original music. I got Big Blue World stuck in my head now again. I had that stuck in my head after Epcot, after riding the ride. That was a really phenomenal show. I would highly recommend seeing that. You get to sit down for 25 minutes. Unfortunately, they're very uncomfortable benches, but it's a great show and it's definitely worth sitting there and taking a break. This squirrel is just posing. He's being extra cute. He's like posed perfectly. We're gonna see Tough to Be a Bug because we don't have that in DCA anymore. But I love the theater references. I love all the posters. I miss these posters. Little Shop of Hoppers, My Fair Ladybug. That's funny. There's a couple other good posters in here too. Instead of West Side Story, that's great. Auntie. And there's Beauty and the Bees.
Now you're all honorary bugs, so on with the show.
We're gonna watch the Feathered Flight of Friends show now. It's a bird show. This will be interesting. The set looks awesome.
Amazing ambush hunters, you guys.
Whoa.
Logan is out here. He's a raven. He's hanging out at the rock, and well, he's gonna go back to the rock, and then he's just tried to untie my shoe.
What?
Yeah, Logan just tried to untie my shoe.
Oh, that's really weird.
Yeah, you're also giving him treats right now?
No, I'm giving him treats for coming back to the rock, though.
Okay,
Oh, Logan, no! Don't do that.
Did you train Logan to untie shoelaces? Is that
Okay, fine. He unties your shoelaces and he gets a bunch of
No,
it's
I'm
something
gonna
fun
cover
we're
my
working on.
shoelaces.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
a
cover
good
them,
shoelaces,
and you
man.
call them. That's the movie they can introduce themselves to. This one up front is Molly. Excellent. Do you want to tell him your name? Gabriella. Gabby for short. And Molly and Gabby were Okay, that was a pretty good cat impression. That was fun.
Environment, which stops the spread of disease. And as we all know, sometimes the dirtiest jobs are the most important.
Feathered Friends in Flight was a great show. It was really cool to see birds that I've never seen before. They were really well trained. They do a really good job. I like how all the shows have a message of conservation here too. It was a great show. I highly recommend that one. They had some phenomenal tricks. I mean, it was really, really cool to see them. And the birds would swoop and fly right over your head. It was really impressive. Very cool show. Definitely got to see that one if you're here. This little temple mirrors the ridgeline of Mount Everest up there. That is really cool. They call it the Forbidden Mountain. It's not actually Mount Everest, even though the ride is called Expedition Everest. It's supposed to just be a ride through the Himalayas to a fictional mountain called Forbidden Mountain. But yeah, that's a cool shrine. I like how it mirrors it perfectly though. That's nice. I got a mobile order from Flame Tree BBQ. I got two items that are essentially identical. One is just between a bun and one is served on mac and cheese. But other than that, they're the same. This is the baked macaroni and cheese with pulled pork. It's macaroni and cheese with crispy onions, pulled pork, and coleslaw. I love the combination of barbecue and coleslaw. I love when they put pulled pork and coleslaw together. And the barbecue sauce looks really good. I asked for more barbecue sauce on the side, and it's Ken's. I love Ken's dressings. I didn't know Ken's made barbecue sauce. I don't know if we have that in California. I've never seen that in my life. So maybe they only have it out here on the East Coast. When you walk by Flame Tree BBQ, the whole area smells like that hickory smoke. The pork is probably gonna be really good because of that smoky flavor. I love smoked pork. How can you go wrong with that? The mac and cheese actually looks really good too. It's spiral noodles, so it's a different type of mac and cheese. Let's give this a bite though. That's excellent. That's like a 9 out of 10. Super good comfort food. I love the coleslaw on it. It's got a nice temperature contrast. and it's crispy. It's a good texture. I like the crispy onions. The mac and cheese itself is solid, and it's a really heavy, big portion. So this will definitely fill you up. You're definitely getting a good value for this. I like that a lot, actually. This is very good. And then I also got a pulled pork sandwich with coleslaw on top, and it comes with a side of beans. So I want to try the beans out. Let's give those a try. The beans look really nice. They got some kind of peppers in them. Maybe it's just green bell peppers, but there's a lot of peppers in them, so they look really good. Those are really good beans. Those are really unique. They're really sweet, but very tangy and a little bit spicy. They're not quite like Bush's baked beans. They're definitely different. Those are really, really nice. Those are good, like homemade beans. I'm surprised. I've never had beans like that before. They're very good. I'd get those again. And we'll try the pulled pork. There's not a lot of pulled pork on this. I wish the portion was a little bigger, but the bun is nice and soft. It's a brioche bun. So let's give this a bite here. That's okay. It's not very flavorful. It's smoky. The coleslaw is good and creamy, but it definitely needs barbecue sauce. There's no barbecue sauce on it of any kind, so it's nice that you can get barbecue on the side to add it. I'm sure it's very good with barbecue sauce, but as served, it's just okay. I'd go with the mac and cheese. I like that a little bit better, but I think both of these are good options for theme park food, and this is a fun area to sit. There are ibis everywhere. This place is swarming with those birds. They're just begging for food. They're cleaning up all the scraps, which sadly is probably not good for them, and there's also people feeding them. Don't feed the birds, because the whole message of this park is conservation, and feeding the wildlife is very bad for them, but it's cool to watch them. There are more birds concentrated here than I've seen anywhere else in the park. This is a really good spot for lunch, though. I went and met Donald, and it was only like a 10-minute wait. There's hardly anybody in line, so you can take your time, and he did a lot of poses for me and let me take pictures of him. It was really cute. His outfit's really cool in DinoLand. Hi, Donald. I just wanted to get a video of your outfit. I love it. It looks amazing. You look fantastic in that. Yeah, very dapper.
Daisy made it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Daisy's talented, huh? It's awesome. Oh, the sash, too.
It
Wow.
shows our descendants of dinosaurs.
Oh, okay.
That's why we threw the dino back.
That's awesome. I love the backstory of it.
That's why Donald is the mayor.
Oh, look at you. That's your best dinosaur impression. It was good. I got scared for a second.
Favorite is the T-Rex.
Good job. Good job. Hi, Dale. Are you a Triceratops? I love your costumes. They look amazing. And Chip, you're a Stegosaurus? Oh, you guys look adorable. And we match. I'm purple, green, and blue. It's like all coordinated. Isn't that funny? That's actually perfect. I just had to show everybody because you guys look so adorable. Oh my gosh, yes. You are so stinking cute. Can we get a picture together too? I think when DinoLand's gone, Chip and Dale won't have those costumes anymore, and they are so adorable. Those are the cutest costumes I've ever seen. What a great interaction, and I only had to wait about 10 minutes for that too, so that's great. Bad news is that Expedition Everest is down, and I had a lightning lane for that. There's only 2 hours left of the park being open, and I don't think it's gonna reopen, and I'm really bummed out because I really wanted to do Expedition Everest, but maybe next time. I'll have to wait until a future trip probably. It's such a beautiful ride, and I just want to do it, but I don't think it's gonna reopen today. I'll have to do it next time. Oh man, it's so thrilling too. I've always seen pictures and videos of it, so I'd love to do it in person sometime. Look at these cute little ducklings. Where's their mama? They're lost. They need to find their mom. Oh. Okay, they found their mom. She's got a lot of babies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 8 little ducklings? Wow, there's actually 11 ducklings in this little pond. That is crazy.
Oh my goodness. We're having the tiger
I did the Maharaja Jungle Trek just to check out the tigers, and we got some really good views of one of the tigers. It was really cool. They're such majestic animals, and just watching them walk around is really, really cool. When they roar, it was really neat too, but I didn't catch the roar on camera, but I did catch them walking around a lot, which was really nice. I love tigers, so that was really cool to see them. All right, there was a happily ever after for me today. I was almost about to leave. The park is closing very soon, and I was kind of about to leave, thinking about heading out and just getting back to my hotel early tonight, and Expedition Everest did reopen. It was so fun. I did everything on my list today. That's amazing. I did every attraction that I wanted to do. I did almost every attraction in the entire park. I think one of the only things I didn't do was the Animation Academy, and I didn't really have time for that, but wow, that was an incredible ride. I really liked that. Really exhilarating, really fun. I'm glad I did that one. I had a great day at Animal Kingdom. This is definitely one of my favorite parks. I had such a great week overall at Walt Disney World. Thank you guys so much for joining me on these Walt Disney World adventures. I'll see you back at Disneyland real soon. Thank you guys again. I appreciate you. Take care.